Superman actor Henry Cavill and former Superbike champion Neil Hodgson are attempting one of the most extreme drives on the planet.
This is proper hardcore. Vast, untouched, wild.
They're in northwest China to tackle the hottest road on Earth. Snaking across the Taklamakan Desert, this deadly track is infamous for engine-busting, scorching temperatures.
We cannot repair this. It's terminal.
100-mile-an-hour sandstorms.
Stick together, guys. Stick together. Don't rush.
The world's biggest sand dunes. And an evil desert basin. So hot, nothing survives for long.
We're now up to 54 degrees C.
This hellish 800-kilometre assault course guarantees to take man and machine to breaking point.
I do action films. That's pretend. This is the real deal.
Henry Cavill, star of the Superman movie Man of Steel, and Neil Hodgson, legendary bike racer, have just landed in China. It's their first day, and at 9 a.m. the temperature is already pushing 40 degrees. They're heading to the car they must drive across the Taklamakan Desert, otherwise known as the Desert of Death.
There it is. Hey, look how jacked up it is. It's got adventure written all over it.
That's our tracker, so everyone knows where we are.
Right.
GPS, thermometer, massive thermometer, and our sat phone.
Ooh, look at the beast. It's a 4.26 cylinder. This sort of engine is absolutely ideal for the terrain we're going on. This is the start. This is the start of the journey.
Yeah.
Henry may be Superman's Man of Steel, but he and Neil are about to begin a journey that will be sure to test their mettle.
Put your head, put it that way.
They plan to drive 800 kilometres on the world's hottest road, from Hami to Urumqi, officially the furthest city on Earth from the sea. This expedition isn't for the faint-hearted. It will encompass a bewildering variety of desert terrain, from soft, quagmire-like sands, bone-jarring, dried-out riverbeds, slippery shale, and precipitous giant dunes. Over the centuries, countless lives have been lost in the killer 50-degree heat. The first Westerners came here in the late 1800s and perished. Even today, few travellers brave this journey.
Being a motorcycle racer, I'm used to dangers, but this is way out of my comfort zone.
If the car rolls, people's lives are in danger. This expedition is genuinely for Men of Steel.
Supporting Neil and Henry's Driven to Extremes mission is a crack team of experts, led by Mackenney, a former mastermind behind Saranov Fine's expeditions.
I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This is going to be a very difficult expedition. It's not called the Desert of Death for nothing.
Max backed up by ex-Royal Marine Commando Aldo Kane, who takes care of security.
When things go wrong in the desert, they go wrong quickly and they go wrong drastically.
And there's former rally raid driver and adventure mechanic Paul Marsh.
Everything takes punishment on this vehicle. We fitted really good quality shock absorbers. We've used all-terrain tyres.
But you've got to have the right oil. If you don't use the right oil, it'll just destroy the engine.
And the lives of the entire team depend on these vehicles.
Meanwhile, in downtown Hami, the presence of Superman and one of the world's most recognisable bike racers is causing quite a stir.
We've got a little bit of an audience here.
Oh, yeah?
I hope I don't stall it when I set off. I'll tell you, I'm sweating already.
It should take Henry and Neil 4 days and nights to travel across the desert. Any longer is certain to take a heavy toll on both man and machine. They must rely on each other to navigate a safe route. But, as they start out, they're total strangers.
Where did you shoot Superman?
We shot that in Illinois and Vancouver and Edwards Air Force Base in California.
Where's that in California?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
The desert.
Right.
And it got hot throughout the day, for sure. But it wasn't like this.
No. I lived in Southern California for 4 years. I raced in America as well. I did like the American Superbike Championships.
Right.
It's such a cool place.
Neil's been entrusted with blazing the initial trail. While the Superbike champ has achieved virtually everything racing for the iconic Ducati team, he's never tried driving across soft desert sands before.
We're going to get stuck, and
Yeah, definitely.
I think more so when you're driving though. You just got to start facing the bikes.
I'm not.
You know, you're a better actor than me, but I think I'm going to
argue
outdrive you. You know, I'm just telling you that now. You know, yeah, whatever.
You're better at crashing.
Half an hour later, they're on the outskirts of Hami. Here the city abruptly gives way to harsh desert, stretching endlessly into the distance.
I thought of 3 really good words.
Go on.
Vast, untouched, wild.
I'm feeling intrigued.
Yeah,
I'm still excited
I want to see how this develops.
Yeah. The camp tonight, I want to see how that works out. I'm intrigued to see what, when we get in the real desert, if this is really the real desert.
Like uni stuff.
Yeah, we'll take the handbrake off as well. They don't seem to like it when they've been on for 3 or 4 miles.
Man, it's going to be great. Mate, we're in the desert.
Oh, it just makes me want to be on a motocross bike. It's hardcore. This is proper hardcore. It's better than I expected, mate. Can't see a thing. Yeah.
Not only is air conditioning banned, as it uses too much precious fuel, they've had to shut all windows to stop choking dust engulfing them.
So much for us, what we'll do, we'll have our window down and all that lot.
Yeah.
There's no chance we can have our window down.
It's so easy to get stuck here.
It's so easy to get stuck.
As soon as
you
drop the revs too low.
It's stressful.
It is.
Steering to the left slightly.
Go on, baby. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on.
Neil and Henry's fears have come true. One of the world's greatest drivers has already been caught out by the desert.
It feels like you go along and then you just get sucked in, and it feels like someone just grabbed the handbrake, because it almost pulls you down like that, and that's the sand grabbing hold of the wheels. And I'm shocked, actually. I feel quite embarrassed how useless I am.
With the time approaching midday, the thermometer is well past 40 degrees. It's vital they dig the car out quickly and get moving again.
So, where do I need to go? We're going to try going forward.
All right.
Even short exposure to this extreme temperature, doing hard labour can lead to heat exhaustion, or worse still, heat stroke. This is a life-threatening condition where the body's core temperature overheats, causing cells to break down and vital organs to fail. After 30 minutes, former Royal Marine Commando Aldo is worried the boys are overdoing it.
So after all that exertion there, this is it's midday. Even just that half an hour's worth of digging out there, you've probably expelled quite a lot of water, so you really need to, when you get back in the vehicles, start drinking.
Chugging it down.
Yeah.
Just as they get some grip again, the inevitable happens.
This is car 4. I believe we are stuck again. Over.
With rehydration becoming a serious issue, expedition leader Mac has some more bad news.
Just so you know, car 8, top hose is gone. Okay, and it's dumped all its water out of the engine. It's going to be all hands on deck. We've got to go and fix it. Right, boys, let's get this one moving.
A mile away, mechanic Paul Marsh is at the stricken support vehicle.
We've just come through an absolutely horrendous patch of sand. Here we've actually got a radiator fan, electric fan, and the fan is disintegrated. Punched a hole through the radiator, which you can see over there. That started leaking fluid out, and of course it got to a point where the vehicle engine just heated up until the actual radiator burst. We cannot repair this. It's terminal. best solution is leave this vehicle right here.
Well, this vehicle won't be going any further. Just 3 hours into their journey, and the desert is proving a formidable opponent. Water is being strictly rationed at 5 litres per person per day to keep loads light. If they fall too far behind schedule, they'll be in real danger of running out. And in this environment, that could be fatal. Over the next few hours, progress continues to be stop-start. Time and again, vehicles flounder in the soft, enveloping sands.
Getting stuck 4 or 5 times in a row, it's draining stuff, that's for sure.
Eventually, the convoy clears the deep sands.
Here we go. Beauty. Oh, yeah.
Hallelujah.
Back on hard terrain, Henry must drive as fast as he dares to try and make camp before nightfall.
This car is a beast. You don't really get to feel quite what it's like sitting in the passenger seat.
No.
Finally, they reach camp just as the sun is setting.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's a good feeling now.
Yeah.
That's like proper relief.
Well done, mate.
We've done well. There we go.
Check that out.
I know. That is a
scenery.
Yeah, I know. It's proper view, isn't it?
The desert landscape may be breathtaking, but comfortable it most certainly isn't.
So how does this work then? This is some inflatable, obviously.
Neil and Henry will have to sleep out in the open and hope the local wildlife doesn't pay a visit.
I feel a little dizzy. What do you think? Get a bit of a campfire going then?
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that. She's on the way now.
Eh? How did we get here?
You drove here, mate.
Still to come,
That is unbelievable.
Henry and Neil face their worst fear.
He needs help.
Is he conscious?
And the further they drive, the hotter it gets.
It is a matter of life and death.